Hey, welcome back to Sunday Smack Talk. As you see, I don't have Tim with me because Tim has more important things at the moment, getting ready for something else. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the other thing is, but he said that he would be fired if he didn't do it. So unfortunately, I had to bring back Robbie here, and then below me is Brian Binish. I had to bring them back. So I guess what have you guys been doing? I don't really care. You just say whatever you want. I don't care. Nobody actually cares.
Brian, if you don't mind, I'll go first. It's been a tough week. I mean, I'm talking like it's just been crazy. We just got our electricity back on. We weren't able to pay it last week because unemployment didn't get back to us in time. The washing machine had to get shut off. So we're actually really glad it's raining outside because we were able to do laundry today. It's currently drying all around our apartment. I know you can kind of see there's some things hanging up on the coat rack and things like that, but it hasn't been easy the last couple of weeks. But yeah, that's just kind of what I've been doing. Just kind of glad that, it seems like it's been 2-3 years since we've had a show, and it just seems like forever. Brian, what have you been up to?
Well, as you can see, I mean, when we got fired 2 weeks ago, I was pretty hurt. I did cry for a little bit, but I've completely moved on. I went back to my roots, and, I already hosted a solo show. I just figured it was a natural progression that I become a solo artist. So I've been here at the studio. You can see behind me. I got a new album. Actually, it drops on Friday. You guys are going to see this in store on Friday. It's called Fearless, my first album, and it just encapsulates everything because I've always felt so fearless creatively, whether it was Sunday Smack Talk or the much better thing that I've moved on to now.
Can you sing us a couple bars from
Please.
Fearless?
Can't do it for free, my friend. I mean, you pay me that $5,000 fee on Venmo, and I'll sing a few songs.
All right, hold on.
It's on its way.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, sure.
So go ahead and do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, before we get to that, I mean, you got to keep the people waiting. I don't want to just debut my songs on some crappy Sunday show that has no listeners. You guys see what's going on right now? Tropical Storm Arthur. We're about to get rain for the next 3 or 4 days. Tropical Storm Arthur's coming up from North Carolina, and I hate rain, but there's something about Tropical Storm Arthur that's just so damn likable. I mean, it was up in Hatteras last weekend, grilling out, having a few beers. I'm a fan of Tropical Storm Arthur. So
I'm surprised that Tropical Storm Hatteras is or not Hatteras, Arthur rather, isn't down in Hatteras. It's coming up. Usually Arthurs go down to Hatteras. This one's coming up from Hatteras. So it's a little surprising there, but yeah, I mean, he could flood my house. That wouldn't matter to me, man. That guy's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. If that guy hosted a Sunday show, I would listen. It seems like a very friendly tropical storm. Like a hurricane is scary. A tropical storm is just like, hey, I'm here. Let's have a few beers. Let's go golfing. I love it.
And unfortunately, though, he doesn't host a Sunday show. So, it's too bad that's an unfortunate situation. But
just Tim.
Yeah.
So how's the Tim Donnelly show going now, Brooks?
It's one of the greatest shows of all time. I think I have a graph here, if you give me a moment, on the ratings since Tim took over.
Wow.
As you can see, like just all the way up. It's quite interesting to see the graph compared to the graph when you guys were on. I mean, not good at all. So
Yikes!
He's brought in some big names too. I don't want to flex on anybody, but the Michael Jordan doc just ended, so he actually had Michael Jordan on to talk about it. Immediately after it. It was pretty impressive. Also, golf started back up this weekend, so of course he had to get Tiger Woods on the show.
Of course,
that was pretty big for him.
Big matchup for him coming up next week. Tom Brady, Phil, and Peyton.
And then, of course, you blew it, Robbie, but Tim did not. On the show. Great talk about hunting season and all of that good stuff. Never really brought up the idea of the backup quarterback trying to take his spot.
You know what?
I mean,
that's just
not something that you'd ask right now.
That's just safe journalism. I don't want to be a part of a show, and I'm glad that I'm not a part of the show anymore. Of someone that's just going to be talking about just your hobbies. Like, what the heck is the point of that?
Robbie,
down to
this
the
was the
nitty-gritty.
show when you were on. This were the ratings. this is Tim's ratings. I mean, I think people like his journalism. He even got, I know the NBA shut down and there was a vote. He actually got LeBron James to talk about how he's going to vote. I mean, honestly, it was one of, I was just in one episode. Like, it's just, he's been killing it.
That's a chock full 30 minutes for him.
Oh, no. He pays for premium. It's Tim. I mean, he's the show host. So he's got money.
So 40 minutes. Unbelievable.
No, unlimited. It was unlimited time.
Oh.
We live streamed for probably like 6 hours and had, just viewers.
Wow.
Every time. It was amazing.
I'm impressed. I mean, as impressed as I can be for not having a job for 2 weeks. I mean, I had to shave my beard because I figured maybe the long beard wasn't doing it. So I was like, I need to trim it up, try to get a little haircut going. And you know what? Still hasn't worked. It's just raining. Have you guys, and I will say this, you guys realized over the last 2 weeks, since we haven't been on the air, all the people, there's so many celebrities dying. There are so many big name NFL stars getting arrested for armed robbery.
Robbie, you're killing our audience off the bat. You want to talk about celebrity deaths? We're 3 minutes into this video.
We're not.
I mean, look at the graph, Robbie. Oh.
I'm just telling you, that's what happened when we went off the air. What Brooks isn't showing is the graph that he's got coming up is right below that graph. So the numbers are way, way, way down.
I saw
that's not true.
That's social media.
Simply not true, Robbie.
Brooks, tell me if you saw this on social media. Jalen Hurts actually showed what number he is, 2, because he's clearly the second-string quarterback. It was a clear shot at Robbie. And that was my first thing that I thought of with Jalen Hurts wearing 2.
Yeah, and honestly, that's something that Tim asked, Carson Wentz. He was like, the number 2, that seems interesting for your backup quarterback. And he goes, well, he is going to be the number 2, and he's really filled into that role, and that's why he went with number 2. He didn't want to pose a threat and be number 1 because then everybody talks. Number 2, it defines his role. It lets him know every day that I am number 2 and I'm supposed to support the number 1 in Carson Wentz.
Yeah, Robbie, that really hurt us. And thank God we were saved by my label, my new sponsor, Sub Pop. So thank you to Sub Pop for sponsoring this show. Speaking of, you mentioned The Last Dance, right? Overall thoughts, Robbie, is Michael Jordan a great competitor or like a legit psychopath?
Man, you got to put a little bit of both in there. I mean, he came across as, the ultimate competitor. And I thought it was a very interesting, little tidbit about that flu game that he had, the quote unquote flu game. And I mean, you could just tell in the documentary just how much he wanted it at all times.
It really reminded me, his flu game, Brooks, tell me if it reminded you of my pleurisy show where I was sick and we killed it, and Robbie wasn't there, so it was a great show. Remember that one?
Yeah, I mean, any show Robbie isn't there is a great show. Unfortunately, you were there and not Tim, so that hurt the ratings a little bit. But if it was Tim's pluralcy show, then it would be great. But I think you guys are seated. I've got a hot take from the last dance, whatever we want to call it. The 96 Bulls losing 5 games to the 2017 Warriors. I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm just going to say it. People are going to be mad, but let's just break. Steph Curry's dropping 30 against his coach, right? Like, Steve Kerr is not shutting down Steph Curry.
Who's coaching that team if Steve Kerr's over on the Bulls?
That's a great question.
It doesn't matter.
Very good question.
It doesn't matter. Robbie's going to coach it because he's out of a job right now. Robbie's coaching the team.
I'll take the job, and I would agree. The Warriors would beat the Bulls if I'm the coach.
Yeah, without you being the coach, they'd still win. Kevin Durant's going to drop 35-plus against Pippen. The only real sort of thing is Michael Jordan against Klay Thompson. That's all they got.
In that series, isn't Michael Jordan like the 3rd best player on the court?
Oh, boy. Yes.
Wow. Now, there's a hot take.
I should have brought it back in my pleurisy game back when we were on air. But I think he might have, and maybe even 4th. If Klay Thompson gets hot, he might be the 4th best player on the court.
I mean, Klay Thompson's a good two-way player as well. He might shut down Michael in that series. You never know. Warriors in 3. I'm going to say it.
Now, that's bold, too. Use that for the Tim Donnelly show. That'll work.
Oh, I have. I mean, this is all regurgitated stuff that we talked about on the show already. So
okay. Hey, speaking of golf, because you brought up Tiger Woods, which is another big get for the Tim Donnelly show.
Very big.
Robbie, did you watch the golf this weekend? And were you kind of sad? Like, it was a charity match, but like the turnout, no fans, the caddies didn't even show up, so it was kind of disappointing.
Yeah, it was disappointing, but it gave me hope that my golf game still has a chance to make it on the tour. Those guys did not play that well. They were hitting shots all over the place. I thought I could have been there and competed just as well as they did.
You're kind of full of yourself. I mean, you already scared off Carson Wentz. Now you think you can beat Rory McIlroy. Now are we going to even get – we were supposed to have Rory McIlroy on this show, Brooks. Did he cancel now? Would that take?
No, actually, Tim came in and swooped him before. Wow. You guys got him.
We were supposed to have him, Robbie.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry,
guys.
You
can beat Rory McIlroy at golf?
Hey, what can I say? If you don't have confidence in yourself, what do you got?
You know, I didn't watch the golf this weekend because I was too busy listening to country station 97.3 The Patriot. So I couldn't make it to the TV, but I really enjoyed, you know, as a rock singer myself, I really enjoyed listening to some fellow artists on the radio. Robbie, did you listen to any country music this weekend?
I did, actually, on 97.3 The Eagle. I listened to a lot. Yeah, I mean, Saturday and Sunday, 10 to 3, I heard is the #1 rated country station in the state.
Does Brooks have the ratings for?
No, those are true ratings. I actually saw them this week, and it's up there. No, they're not. That's the other stations.
It's not good, Robbie.
Not what I see here. I have a picture of what the actual studio looks like. In this time of turmoil. It's this.
Yikes!
Not good.
Not good. Not good at all. Although I will say, Saturday and Sunday, when this guy Big Red is on, this is the ratings. They don't dip at all, so that's pretty good for them. But everything else is not good at all for that station.
All right. You know what we need to do, Brooks? Because Robbie selfishly canceled last week after we were fired. We didn't get to go over the NFL schedule, and we didn't get to talk about the Virginia Beach Patriots. I've got all 17 games in front of me. You want to go game by game here? We'll see what the record is.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay.
Robbie, you can say at the end what the total record is. Just keep tally on wins and losses for me.
You got it.
I got it.
I'll see I'll give you my opinions afterwards.
All right. Week 1, easy win versus the Dolphins, 1-0 Patriots.
I mean, Tua might be the starter, and he's never played in an NFL game. Yeah, easy for the Patriots. Week
2 at Seattle. I mean, Russell Wilson's got nothing on my boy Stidham. I mean, Stidham, more like Stardom, 2-0 Patriots.
I mean, honestly, you look at it. The Seahawks thought about trading Russell Wilson to the Browns. That tells you that they don't think he's a franchise quarterback, and neither do I. Stidham, Stardom, that's 2.
All right, week 3, they're actually playing Vegas. So the Golden Knights are going to try to play football. You are not coming.
Not going to go well.
3-0 Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots win that one. I mean, skates aren't going to work on grass. It's just not going to happen.
All right, week 4 at Kansas City. I mean, I can't even name a player on Kansas City besides Sammy Watkins, who was drinking every night in Buffalo. And let me tell you, as a Buffalonian, that is unheard of. We don't do that. Easy win, 4-0 Patriots.
Patriots. Is it at the Chiefs or at home?
At the Chiefs. Doesn't matter.
Oh, Arrowhead Stadium has been called one of the easiest places to play. The Patriots go in there and dominate. I don't even know who's the starting quarterback this year for the Chiefs.
Me neither. Let's go to another easy win, week 5 versus Denver. Denver's going to be starting Drew Lock. And if I'm going against Bill Belichick's defense, I'm saying good luck because you ain't winning that game. 5-0 Patriots.
The only thing that's a lock in this game is not the quarterback for the Broncos. It's that the Patriots are going to be walking out of there with a victory. Lock that up.
The schedule gets easier and easier after that versus San Francisco. I mean, Colin Kaepernick hasn't made a play in 3 years. 6-0 Patriots.
Get him out of here.
Is Alex Smith on the 49ers? I'm not sure. Honestly, I mean, the Patriots are going to walk in there and dominate. I don't even know. Greg Shannon. Who's the coach?
I don't know.
No one knows.
Schedule gets even easier. 7-0 at Buffalo. I don't even have to get that one. Patriots, 42-0.
Buffalo. Yeah.
All right. At the Jets, 8-0. An easy 8-0 start. Sam Darnold, no.
He's seeing ghosts.
He's
Seeing ghosts. I mean, you can't win while seeing ghosts.
This one's pretty tough, though. Versus Baltimore. Really like Lamar Jackson. I have a lot of friends that are Ravens fans, including Tropical Storm Arthur. I'm going overtime win for the Patriots.
This one's tough for me, but you can't win playoff games when your best player is a running back in Lamar Jackson. He's just not a quarterback. He's a running back wide receiver combo. I mean, obviously you've heard everybody talk about it. So you need a quarterback, and the only team that has a quarterback is going to be the Patriots in this game. Makes sense.
This game at Houston, I mean, Houston's had a great offseason, but they've got one more building block to go, and that's why they're going to trade Deshaun Watson to the Patriots for Rex Burkhead and a fifth-round pick. That being said, Deshaun Watson beats the Houston Texans with the Patriots, another win.
That one's going to be tough because Deshaun Watson is going to be traded for that. And, I mean, that's the final piece for the Texans. That's that building block that they're looking for, Rex Burkhead. So this game, I think, is the overtime game. I don't think the last one is. I think this one is the overtime game. But Deshaun Watson against his former team, he gets it done.
This next game, things are going to get hot in the desert. And I'm telling you, the Cardinals are going down against my mighty Virginia Beach Patriots. Easy win.
I mean, the Cardinals, what'd they trade for? They decided to get an aging wide receiver in Deshaun in Hopkins.
They let go of David Johnson, the best back in the league.
I mean, honestly, I take him first in fantasy every year and do not regret it at all. I mean, no regrets taking him with the number one overall pick 2 years ago. He's a stud. But with that said, Patriots win.
Another easy win after that. At the LA Chargers, Tyrod Taylor, no local ties. I'm going with a local team to win big.
I mean, you look at the LA Chargers, and they're LA for a reason because that's the first two letters, and laughable. That's what the Chargers are. Patriots get the victory.
Talk about a 2-week LA vacation. They're also at the Rams after that. I mean, you might as well just call it Los Angeles Patriots. They're taking 2 in a row in LA in La La Land.
I mean, you look at the Rams. It's the LA Rams. The first two letters of LA is for laughable. The Rams not going to get it done. Patriots victory.
At Miami, their starting quarterback, as I told you last week before I got fired, number 1, Tua Tagovailoa, and Miami going down. Patriots win this one big.
I'm not sure that's going to be their starting quarterback at this point. I think Fitzpatrick still might be the guy. With that said, they can't beat the Virginia Beach Patriots.
Last 2 games, I'll just skip them because they're gimmies. Bills, Jets, 2-0, big
Wow.
wins.
Robbie, what was the I know he and I disagreed quite a bit. What were the totals for me and then for Brian as well?
So
no homers here, no bias.
No homers, no homers.
We were without a doubt 100% critical of them. Actually, I think they might do better than what we said, just because we come in with kind of a more jaded look at this.
Of course, especially them being right down the road, you're going to have a little bit of a skepticism towards your hometown team. So Benish had them on at 16-0 in the season. He obviously skipped the last 2 games, so it just depends on how that's going to work. And then Brooks also had them at 16-0. So a very impressive.
Right.
I'm not sure how if you can draw a line right in the sand and it could really go either way.
I mean, they have the easiest schedule in the league. They got Vegas, not even a real team, Seattle, San Francisco, KC, just gimme, 16-0.
And you look at their conference. I mean, Buffalo, come on, get out of here.
Right.
Name one player in Buffalo. You can't.
I can't do it.
He's not there anymore.
Well, Stephon Thielen just got traded there, so he took Sammy Watkins.
Oh, I forgot about. Hold on, we talked about. I should have known that because on the Tim Donnelly show, we actually talked to Stephon Thielen right here.
Nice.
Yeah, big get right after the trade. Yeah.
I've got a Thielen. He's a big fan of Tim's show. Am I right?
Yes, you are right. Yes, he's a big fan. Some would say he's a Diggs fan.
Not a fan of that player.
No, he's a big fan of the show.
I don't like white receivers like Diggs.
Oh, no.
So did you guys see the NHL is thinking about coming back? 12 teams from the East, 12 teams from the West, 24-team playoff, 2 host cities. Do you think – tell me I'm wrong, Robbie. Virginia
You're wrong.
Beach.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You told me to tell you.
You know what? You know what, guys? Since I'm feeling generous, since I'm pumped about the release of my new album, I actually have a B-side album coming out in 2 weeks. If you guys want to play a little Hockey for Dummies, I will send you an autographed edition of my B-side. It's called The Fame Monster.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty exciting. So there's 24 teams that are going to be in the playoffs. Just go back and forth as long as you keep naming teams that are actually in the playoffs until we get somebody who misses, and then you're out. I guess, Robbie, you go first.
Let's go with the Blues.
Correct.
Oh, the Blues are in there. All right, I'm going to go with the Pens.
Correct.
Let's go with the Capitals.
Yes.
Oof, you took mine, Robbie, but I'll go the Flyers.
Correct.
Can we go with the Golden Knights?
They're playing football, but they're still in the NHL playoffs. That's correct.
Perfect. Awesome.
Wow. We've got to go with the local Virginia Beach Bruins.
Correct. 1 seed in the East.
Wow.
Well,
What about the Tampa Bay Lightning?
Correct.
Toronto Maple Leafs, I believe, are going to get in.
Correct.
Can I get the Vancouver Canucks?
That is correct. They're barely on the edge.
Oh, man. Oh, that's tough.
Robbie. Oh, wow. That's a tough one for you. I'm going to have to go with this seems kind of far away, but I think Carolina Hurricanes are going to make it.
Ooh,
that is correct.
it's a good one.
Sure.
I think this is going to be very close, too, but I believe the Islanders are squeaking in there.
The Islanders are in, Robbie.
Not the only New York team. I think the Rangers are also going to make it.
11 seed in the East, the Rangers. Correct.
Wow.
Man,
Now,
this is
we're going to go from East Coast to West Coast. How about the San Jose Sharks?
Brooks, as long as you name one team, you win the autograph copy because the Sharks suck this year, and then it's incorrect.
Hold on. Before Brooks names his final team, can we get a screen share of his screen? I just want to make sure before he closes anything down. I just want to make sure that, it's all kosher here and on Sunday Smack Talk.
The host is disabled screen sharing. I can't.
I don't think
That's
I have. I opened
You're
it
the
up.
host.
No, it's open.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna screenshot this. This is great radio. Hold on. Here you go. I don't know how to send a video. Oh wait, I can make this my background. Hold on. Choose virtual background. Oh, where'd it go? Plus.
Only on Zoom 94.1 is where you're gonna get this exclusive time filler during Hockey for Dummies.
Might as well pull up the ratings now because they are plummeting.
There you go. Here is what happened when I tried to do it.
Okay.
So I can tell you though that the team that's going to be in there is my favorite, the Panthers, Florida.
Florida Panthers is correct.
Well done, Brooks.
Autographed copy.
Wow.
How do you want me to make it? I can personalize a message if you'd like.
Yeah. Can you please do it to Tim Donnelly? I'm gonna put it up in the office for him.
Sure.
So
I'm a big fan of his show.
You know what?
Frame it for him. I think he's gonna like it.
That's a great. You know what? He really just proves his worth there with the producer that he is. I mean, he only thinks of his host first. No wonder he didn't get furloughed.
I mean, as a producer, that's what I got to do. I mean, if I had a good show host previously, I would have done that as well. But I kind of had to carry it. You know what I mean? So.
No, you definitely did have to carry it the last time.
Well, hey, I mean, look I'm doing pretty good with my career here. So you can throw as many shots as you want, but you're not going to bring me down. Actually, that's one of my lead singles. Not going to bring me down. Look for it on my next album, Fearless.
All right. Oh man.
All right. You want me to end it?
Yeah,
you got to play us out. Play
us out so we can say goodbye.
I will. But I am gonna put little background music so I have a rhythm behind me so I can play a solo. Okay.
Just do a metronome. Just to tick 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 thing.
I'll play solo.
Don't put it too close because we don't want this getting taken down, and the whole episode is just us miming words.
It's an original song. I'm just gonna play the back.
Oh, okay,
track.
okay.
Right, here we go.
Wow, he's good.
Holy cow!
It's crazy how he makes an acoustic guitar sound electric.
I was thinking the exact same. It looks like he's got a pair of drums in the back too. A set.
I wonder if he could play the drums.
I mean,
maybe
I don't know.
We can ask him to do that next.
Next week we'll come back with Where Are They Now? Drum Edition, and we'll have Benish play the drums.
You mean Adam Axl Rose?
That's it. Adam Axl Rose will play the drums along with the guitar. And yeah, I think that's a great way to go out. Brooks, thanks so much for having us back. It's been a wild 2 weeks. And
we'll see if you're back next week. Tim might be available again.
We'll see. Obviously we're here if he's not available, but Brian, hats off to you. I obviously didn't wear a hat today, so
hats off.
I didn't wear a hat either.
So hats off to you and your performance next week. Drum edition. Make sure you're practicing.
Yeah. You practice your drums behind you. You're gonna
you saw the drums behind me?
We did.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm a one-man band. I've been carrying a solo show for a long time, so I know exactly what I'm doing on both instruments.
Well, we appreciate you gracing us with your guitar presence.
Wow, hold on. I actually just got some I've got some sales of Benish's record album here.
Oh wow.
Just in. They heard that clip and the sales have skyrocketed.
Wow.
I mean,
congratulations.
Brian. Oh, I'm sorry. That was projected sales. This is actual sales. I'm sorry about that. These are the actual sales of your record.
Yikes.
Maybe try the drums. Is all I can say.
Wow. Benish, I'm sorry.
I've worked all day for this.
You did.
All day.
You came
wow.
up just short.
What time did you wake up?
About 11:30.
Oh man.
All right, I'm done. I got to work on a new album.
All right.
It's not connecting with the people. All right, I'll be back.
All right. We're signing
Until
off.
next time.
Until next time, Brooks, we'll talk to you soon.
All right, good luck.
Later.
Later.